What is up guys, Alex here, and welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at the Amoner Q5 fully wireless earbuds. These guys are 26 bucks, and we're gonna be answering the question, are they worth it? Let's get right into it. Welcome back guys. So today we are looking at the Amoner Q5 fully wireless earbuds. Now there are a ton of fully wireless earbuds out there. Apple makes AirPods and almost every third-party company I found on Amazon seemed to have a pair. So I wanted to get a pair of these and see if they sounded any good, and a huge shout out to Amoner for sending these out for my honest thoughts and opinions and review. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Now first things first, what are you getting for that $26 price point? Well, you're getting the headphones themselves, of course. You're getting a micro USB cable that has two USB ends, and this is a problem that I would say with these headphones, is that there are a lot of really creative ways to charge fully wireless earbuds, but I'm not too torn up about it because it's not that much of an inconvenience. But it comes with this cable, it comes with a really awesome traveling bag, and a couple of little ear fins if these current ones, which kind of look like the Jaybird ear fins, don't suit your style. I prefer this personally, and with these guys in my ear, I had no problem getting these to stay in. Now moving on to comfort and use in the ear, the reason that I could never see myself getting something like the AirPods, apart from the incredibly high price, is the fact that the normal earpods do not fit in my ears very well, and I don't want to pay for a couple of ear fins for something I'm already paying so much for. So a product like this that has ear fins built in and even a separate set if that's something that would fit your ear better is really nice to have. Now these fit comfortably in my ears. I've put them in and just twist a little bit and they sit in perfect. They're not gonna fall out when you're running. Nothing I can do is gonna shake these guys. I've taken them on runs. I've taken them when I'm out working in the yard. These guys stay in, not a problem. I haven't had any kind of issues with sweat. Haven't had any issues with just normal day-to-day use. So overall, comfort for these guys is a huge plus. Now another big thing when you're dealing with fully wireless earbuds is the actual pairing process. Now these guys are super easy to pair. They just hold on to the left earbud button, which is on the front of it here. It'll light up. The right button you hold on to as well. They'll pair to each other super simply. Then you can find them on your phone, push a button, and they pair. These have Bluetooth 4.1 technology, and on my iPhone I can clearly see the battery life just like with several other headphones, but I think that is a super useful feature because another flaw that I would say with these guys is that they have very small batteries and battery life. So on their Amazon page that claims that each headphone has about a 50 milliamp hour battery, and that you can get about 2 hours of music listening or 2.5 hours of phone talking time with these guys. And I would say that that's not actually very accurate. I used these guys for well over 2 hours and didn't have any problems with it, closer to like 3. And so I would say you can get more than that 2 hours, but the battery life isn't super great, and it does take a pretty long time to charge them all the way up. So what you get in super easy to connect pairing, you kind of lose in some of the overall battery life on these guys. Now talking about phone calls, these guys are able to answer calls and end calls with the button on either side of the headphones, and for the most part, call quality was actually really good, much better than a lot of other headphones I've tried in this price point, so I would give that a huge thumbs up. Now the last thing we have to talk about when you're talking about Bluetooth headphones is of course sound quality. How well do they sound? For me, in my own personal usage, I was blown away by the sound quality of these guys. I was not expecting much, especially considering some of the other fully wireless earbuds I've tried at this price point, and I have to say these guys sound super good, especially for 26 bucks. These guys have great low ends, pretty sharp clear high ends, and overall it's just a really fun listening experience. I would say that they do boost the bass a little bit, but it's nowhere near overpowering. It does not muddy the highs. And for most genres of music, including podcasts, I would say these guys are really, really great. So in conclusion, a quick recap of the pros and cons of these guys. The cons, first of all, not super pumped on the micro USB charging cable method. Second con, battery life, only 50 milliamp hours does not mean you're gonna get a lot of talk time or just general music listening time. Now switching over to the pros, I would say the first is the price point. 26 bucks, these are easily one of the best value for the money you can get out there. And if you guys go to Amazon and use the code AlexGear right now, you'll get 20% off up through I think it is September 21st. I'll make sure and leave that right here. So that drops these down even closer to like $20, which is just nuts for what you're getting. Secondly, I love how easy it is to pair. And lastly, of course, the sound quality on these guys is freaking amazing. They blow earpods out of the water, and for roughly 26 bucks, you really just can't beat it at that price. Anyway, guys, that wraps up this video. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you guys liked this kind of review. If you liked it, make sure you liked the video. If you loved it or have a friend who needs a great pair of fully wireless earbuds at under 26 bucks, which who doesn't have a friend like that, make sure you share this video. Of course, want to make sure that you guys click that bell so you can stay notified on all the upcoming videos we have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at ACDEBACA, and I will catch you guys in the next video.